What's up, guys? So I've been putting this off for a very long time. I have had a service light on in my Porsche Cayman for many months now. I think it's just from an oil change. Meant to get that cleared, but I've been kind of going back and forth between getting a Durametric versus getting one of those Icarsoft POR II OBD units. So the Durametric seemed like it wasn't really worth the price. I think it's about $300, whereas the Icarsoft POR II is about, you can find it on Amazon for about $155 after tax. So the Durametric, the base version, didn't really seem worth spending the extra money. A Durametric Pro would be nice, but you know, I'm not going to use it on multiple Porsches, and the extra features didn't really seem worth it to me. So I went ahead and just bought an Icarsoft POR II. Like I said, it was $155, $157 after tax on Amazon. Just came in today, so I'm going to show you guys what's in the box and then maybe clear off my service light. And I also have an airbag light, so that came on after I was doing my water pump. I left the car overnight with the doors open, and the battery ended up draining whenever I got done and tried to start the car, so ended up having to charge that up. And when I finally did start the car, the airbag light was on, so I can put off the service light. I don't care about that, but putting off the airbag light is not cool, just from a safety perspective. So that's what finally made me bite the bullet on the Icarsoft POR II. So here we have the box. It's kind of silly. POR, Porsche Multi-System Diagnostic Tool. So we've got these cool photos, DIY tool, multi-language, ECU full system, color TFT display. Woo! Here's the back. Some various features. So what it comes with is the main unit, the user manual, the OBD cable, USB cable to connect your PC, TF card, carrying case, and a TF card reader. So the card is basically just kind of like an SD card, and you put it into the unit. It's got all your settings and maps and all that shit that you can purchase online. If you update the unit, which is what I'm going to do, since it seems like people have problems with it not functioning in their Porsche Caymans, I'm gonna update the unit, and to do so you just plug the card into the card reader. The card reader goes into your USB port. You download the program off of the website, download everything onto the card, and then you put the card into the main unit, and then you update it. This is the best part. 12 super advantages. So this basically gives you a rundown on all the features. Sorry, on all the super advantages. Seems pretty standard, I guess. Maybe it's a little bit better than your standard OBD reader, but obviously this one works on Porsches. So let's go ahead and open this puppy up. So everything basically comes in this sweet case. It's kind of nice. And like the cheapest, shittiest way it can be. Cool foam insert, so got a few pockets over here. So we've got our USB cable to connect to your PC. We've got the TF card reader. It's kind of like almost like a flash drive. Like one of those mini USB card readers. And yeah, so you just kind of put your card in here and then it goes into your USB port. That's right. We have the user manual. French and Spanish. Sorry, French, Spanish, German, and English. So might look through that a little bit before I really dive into it. So now we have here's the unit itself, filled with silica gel or desiccant packets. That's it. So then we got the OBD cable. So this end just plugs into your car, obviously. This serial port's going to plug into the unit. Feels like fucking Game Gear. You guys are probably all too young for that shit. So I guess here's the port that has the card in it. This just pops out. It kind of just pops out like kind of like a camera card on your camera. SIM card on your phone, and it clicks back in. So I'll be taking that out to update it. Here's the serial port. Sweet screen cover. Cool. So it looks pretty, I don't know, a little bit bigger than it needs to be, but whatever, fuck it. So that's everything in here, guys. So now I'm going to plug this into my computer and just update the firmware, make sure it's up to date so that it works with my fucking car. So if you go to the website, it's not the greatest website, it's kind of shit, but should be able to find everything you need. I was browsing the products and the reason why I went with the POR II is because that's what everybody else gets, but they have a bunch of different versions of units that are supported or meant for Porsches, and I think the POR II is the newest one. Could be wrong. Anyways, so it retails on the site for $260. Amazon, it's more than $100 cheaper. So, not to plug Amazon, but it's a lot cheaper there compared to all the other sites that I think everyone gets their shit from. I have the unit plugged into my computer, started it up. Sorry, kind of hard to see everything, but it's plugged in my computer through the USB port. That's where it's getting power. So, in order to get my serial number, oh, it's not touchscreen, haha. First I'm going to adjust my settings. So language, English, go back, unit of measure. I'll go imperial because I'm a shitty American. Back, Beeper. Why not? Keep that on record mode. I don't know what that does. Help. Should be able to see the serial number. All your versions, so that's your register code. So I need my serial number. So I ran into an issue where I downloaded the wrong software. If you go to support and updates, right chill, you have to go over here and select second generation products. So I downloaded for version 1.0 and 2.0. I guess those are the older versions, so it wasn't detecting my serial number or my device. So I went to the second generation, downloaded the proper software, installing it right now. Trusty old WinRAR. Install. Probably installing a bunch of crap on my PC. Oh well. So we'll start the software. And okay, so now we're in business. Look at that 370. So the software started up and automatically throws my serial number in the appropriate box. So we're gonna hit update. It's asking for my email address, and it's got my registration code. So I just typed in my email. It's doing some more downloading. Opened it up to the update screen. So here got options. So I'm gonna select English, the version, all that crap. So the latest stuff is, there was an update in March of this year, so what it seems like. So that's good. Probably nice, good of me to update this. Hopefully I won't have any issues when I plug it into the car. So we're going to select English, select all. Okay, so this is where you take the card out of the unit and plug it into that little USB card reader that it came with. So now if I hit download, select the location. Ooh, have it under N. Boom. Should start downloading now. And it's going. Look at that. So yeah, the instructions for updating and downloading everything, they have some kind of mediocre instructions on the website. I think it's all pretty straightforward, to be honest. If you've, used a computer at all, you should be able to figure that shit out. It's just a matter of making sure you select the right version. So that was my issue. Thank you for your patience. Software update is completed. Cool. So now that's all done, I'm going to pop the card back into my unit, and then I'm going to plug it into my car. Alright. First thing you'd have to do is plug the OBD cable into the car. The port is kind of know if you can see that, it's right here by the light, little purple thing. So we'll just plug your cable into there, and then plug the other end into the unit. Alright, so now that we have a good view of my crotch, I've got the unit plugged in. Now I need to turn on just the ignition, not the car, or not the engine, just the ignition. Turn off the radio, sorry about that. So as you can see, well, I mean, all my lights are on right now. But I do have this little airbag light that sits on, and then my service engine light, which shows up in the center. That's kind of been going on. Oh, okay, so before I do anything, I forgot that I only downloaded the stuff onto the card. I need to now update the unit. Shit. So hit OK. Now I have to fucking download stuff. Damn it. So yeah, I forgot. Once you update, you're basically just downloading updated files onto your card. And then once you plug the card back in, once you turn on the unit, you have to download everything off the card in order to actually update it. Check back here in a second. Alright, 100%. Let's go. Alright, upgrade complete. Now it's starting up. So I guess we'll go and just check my settings again, make sure that's all where I want it to be. Imperial, it is. Okay, so now I'll go to diagnose. So OBD, that'll just end up giving you OBD codes, I guess. So what I want is Porsche specific stuff. So oil lamp reset, brake reset, steering wheel reset. Okay, we'll go to oil lamp reset. Hints. Switch on ignition, it's already on, fuck. Okay, ignition's on, hit OK. Reading vehicle info. Software reset, manual reset. Let's go to manual reset. Nope, not 911 Carrera. Software reset. Automatic scan. Communicating. Okay, service reset. So my car is a 2010, so obviously I want greater than 2009. USA. USA. Miles. Enter the current date. So the current date is shit, what's the layout? Fuck. 20, so it's year, month, day. 2019 month is it's April 04 23. Done. Communicating. Okay, so now it says coding was changed. Okay, so I hope I didn't fuck up. I forgot to select the type of car. So when you first select Porsche, you go to Porsche, select the version. It's only going to give you one option. 11.30. Then we go to Cayman. Select diagnose mode. Okay, so you had all these options. The airbag stuff is under POSIP. Don't know what it stands for. So I'll read the DTCs. Whole code is not found in the database. Passenger airbag light off. Open circuit to ground. Communication gateway. Instrument cluster. Voltage supply. Below lower level. Okay, so we'll hit OK. Start back out. We'll clear the DTCs. Hit OK. Succeeded. And hopefully the airbag light is now off. Okay. Back out, back out. Hopefully that's everything. So, I guess we'll start up the car and we'll see what happens. But realistically, if that did work, once I start the car, the airbag light, the guy should turn off. So thanks guys, that should be it. So that's it guys, that concludes my review and unboxing of the Icarsoft POR II. Cleared my airbag and oil service light just fine. For the price, you can't beat it. $150, $155 or so. Gets you a code reader that works perfectly fine compared to the Durametric, which is about $300 or so, $350. It's twice as expensive and also requires that you have a Windows PC or Windows laptop. So certainly more expensive, doesn't really get you any other features. The Durametric Pro might be worth it, but again, I mean, unless you're a Porsche specialty mechanic and you work on several different Porsches, you're probably not going to need it. The ability to code some things on your car might be worth it to you, but in my car's case, there really isn't any other options that I need to mess with. So, like I said, for the price, can't really beat it. Works fine. I've read some things about on Amazon on the reviews that it was not able to read their car. I think by updating the firmware, as you saw, that probably helped with any possible issues. There was definitely an update that was pretty recent, so if you guys buy this unit, I would definitely update the firmware before you even bother plugging it in. It's definitely not going to hurt anything. If you guys have any codes that you need to clear, you don't really want to spend the money on a Durametric, the Icarsoft POR II definitely works great. That's it guys, hope you guys liked this, hope it was helpful for everybody. Peace.